Hello everybody. I am so glad you are joining me for another recipe because I have an outstanding recipe for you. We are going to make a holiday favorite, gingerbread pancakes. Now these are gonna seriously blow your mind at A, how easy it is to make, and B, how scrumptious it is. So we've got 3 eggs broken right in a bowl. We're gonna take a 1/4 cup of brown sugar, throw it in with your eggs. This is gonna make a scrumptious little base. Now, I first learned of this recipe because I went to a great little cafe in Austin, Texas called Magnolia Cafe. And this is where I first tasted gingerbread pancakes. This is actually their recipe. I loved it so much. I had to come home and make my very own because I wanted it like at all hours on different days that they just weren't available. So we are whisking together our eggs and our sugar and getting it really well combined. And I especially love this because of the flavors during the holiday season. That tasty little treat. So we've got this scrumptious mixture all whipped up. We are going to take 1 cup of buttermilk or half and half cream. I've used both. Right now I'm using a dairy-free half and half. So I'll make it really rich and scrumptious. Then, wow, I seem to have made a mess with my milk. Got it spilled all over the place. But you're gonna take a 1/4 cup of brewed coffee. Now that's the secret little ingredient that really just seals the flavor explosion that's gonna happen in your mouth. We're gonna take a half cup of water, add that to our liquids, and we're gonna mix this up as well. Okay, so we've got this really nicely blended. We're just gonna set it aside. Grab your bowl and put 2½ cups of all-purpose flour right inside of it. Then we are going to take a ½ teaspoon of salt and baking powder with a 1/4 teaspoon baking soda. Throw that in there. Get all that goodness. Then we are going to take 1 teaspoon of clove and 1 tablespoon of cinnamon, ginger, and nutmeg. Throw that into your dry ingredients. All right, so we've got it all in there. Just whisk it together. If you have a sifter, you can sift it into your bowl. We're just wanting to get it really nicely, evenly combined so you get all that flavor in every single scrumptious bite. And it also adds air, so it's gonna keep your pancakes light and fluffy. So now that we have our dry ingredients evenly sifted together, as you can see, it's nice and toasty brown. Take those wet ingredients you had. We're gonna add it to our dry ingredients. And then we're gonna mix it all together. Just mix it until it's all well combined. Now remember, these are pancakes, so the batter is gonna be a little thin. That's how you want it. Okay, now we're gonna add a 1/4 cup of oil. This is gonna help our pancakes not stick to the griddle. Add a little bit of that fat, which you're gonna need, but it's a healthy one. I used olive oil. You can use 4 tablespoons of butter if you wish. I just like a little bit of a healthier fat because it's not gonna make any difference in this recipe. Stir it all up. Get it evenly distributed. All right, so now we've got it mixed up. You're gonna put just a ladleful, now I'm gonna pour mine, but just a ladleful of batter on a hot griddle or a hot skillet. Medium heat should do just fine. If you've got a griddle, then about 350. This batter smells amazing. Like my mouth is already watering. Juicy form. Since we're flipping flapjacks, you probably need to know when it's time to flip them. So you see this? It's got bubbles coming to the top, and they come up to the top, and that's when you know a pancake is ready to turn. Now, I love to sprinkle just a little bit of powdered sugar on the top, like it's dusting of snow. All right, so our gingerbread pancakes are ready to eat. Don't they look scrumptious? Slightly dusted with a snow-covered powdered sugar with some extra syrup on top makes for a delectable treat in your mouth. So now it's show and tell time because, well, we gotta take a bite. Oh my gosh. It tastes just like gingerbread. Oh yeah. You're gonna love yourself for making this, and everybody who eats it's gonna love you for it. The gingerbread flavor is just like that perfect explosion of holiday spices that you all love. I love the warmth of the cinnamon and nutmeg and cloves, and the ginger gives it just a little bit of a bite. Even if you're not a huge fan of traditional gingerbread, you are gonna love these pancakes. I'm telling you, you need to try them. They are a tantalizing goodness for your mouth. They are even great. I make a big batch. They're great. They freeze really well or stay in your fridge for a week so you can have them throughout the week. A little bit of that dessert to start your day. I hope you love this recipe as much as I do during the holiday season. I love you.